you can sort of explain to them how to help you. And in this case, it will be resharing every video, pressing the upvote button, things like that. And once they start doing that, those sorts of engagement factors will help, again.
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
Not only will people view the video, but it will help other people find it, and it will send very good quality signals to YouTube, and then YouTube will rank the video. So all these sorts of things will actually get you views, but they will also help to get get you to rank. Another strategy you can do is, sometimes people ask, like, how can I get views on YouTube, right? And sometimes the simplest way is to buy them, because views on YouTube are extremely cheap. Like, you can buy them for pennies a view. Because if you think about maybe other things like Google AdWords or Facebook marketing, those are like really expensive, because then you're talking dollars per click. Here on YouTube, you're talking pennies per view. So just for a few dollars, you can start getting quite a few views, which is very nice. And then again, if your video is good, those views will start to generate really nice quality signals and engagement signals, and then that will help YouTube decide whether they should rank your video higher, if it's worthwhile. Now, I recently had this experience with this video, and I'll show you, like Facebook marketing, right? Which is a very difficult term. It was a very difficult term for me to rank. Here I am. And even to get on this page, it's not easy, because I'm competing against some of the industry experts, like Mary Smith. She's like a huge industry expert. There's a few people I know here, like Jerry Banfield, I actually know, and he puts a lot of effort into his Facebook marketing. And there's a few people like that, and I'm right among them, right? And how did I do this? I made a really cool video, like 25 Facebook marketing strategies. It's a really great video, and then I just shared it a lot on social media. I embedded it in Quora, and I embedded it on my site. Not even a lot, not even that much. I could have done more of this. I did send it to my email list, and it didn't happen overnight, because this is a competitive niche. But I want to show you the growth that this video had. This is, as you can see, it had 660 views in the last 30 days, actually 28 days, let's say 30 days, just to make it closer to a month. And you can see, even in this chart, there's growth. But if I go 90 days, and this is a relatively new video, you can obviously see, and it's getting a little bit exponential here, because I had a really great day, one of these, very recently. And if you go lifetime, so you can see I started this video on August. I created it, and you can see it didn't do well for a while. So this is the moment where I was socially sharing the video. I didn't pay money to advertise, but certainly I was socially sharing, and I was embedding it, and I was promoting it, and I was getting reshares and retweets. And you can see I was getting really terrible. And this is me getting reshares and retweets, and it's still getting 1 or 2 views. But then it started catching on. Then it started to rank a little better. And then as it started to rank a little better, it started to slowly jump over my competitors. And as it started slowly jumping over my competitors, it started getting quite a few views. I mean, 50 views a day is pretty nice, and it's still growing. So I'm really optimistic about and hopeful about this video. And just to explore further, let's see where the views came from. As you can tell on Facebook, so the traffic sources, and a lot of the traffic came from search, right? Because as your video starts to rank better, you get more views, and then you can see that 7% of the views came from suggested videos, which it could be more, but it's okay. But generally, it's because it's ranking better. It's getting views from a few other sources, but by and large, it's the views are coming from search, and the search terms are sort of related to Facebook marketing, right? How to market your business on Facebook, all sorts of long tail relevant searches. You know, with these obvious ones being the obvious ones. So Facebook marketing, that's a huge term. So that's how I ranked that video essentially. It wasn't overnight, but it didn't take too much time, and this is a very competitive niche, mind you. So if I can do this in this very competitive niche, you can get views and rank your videos in most niches out there as well. So try that, and it's obviously you can see that it worked. The only caveat, of course, is that this video had to be good. I sort of made it strategically good. Like I made the title good, I made it catchy, and especially kind of making the video about X number of ways to do something really helps, because people sort of like, if one way didn't help them, if another way didn't help them, well, if there was 25 strategies, certainly at least one or two should be useful for them. And people have been very sort of positive on this video. Like if I go to take a look at other analytics things like likes and dislikes in the same period of time, then you can see I get 30 likes, 32 likes, and no dislikes. And this is not something I manipulated. It's something it's natural from people. And you can tell by the breakdown of the likes and dislikes. As my views grew, so did the number of likes get a little denser, and sometimes I got up to 3 per day at one point. But you can see that they have a pretty natural spread of likes and no unlikes, right? So it was a good video, and because it was a good video, it's starting to rank in a competitive niche. So all these things have to come together, and then your video will rank well.